Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ollie Rodriguez-Dummon and we are well and truly into Eminem season right now. Not only did just about 2 or 3 weeks ago did we get the brand new Eminem single Houdini, but today I have a very special unboxing to do with the brand new Slim Shady vinyl that is just released. And this right here inside is the vinyl itself. You may remember I'm going to say about 2 or 3 months ago, you may have remembered Eminem basically put out a little bit of a teaser, and it was basically to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Slim Shady LP. And I think now that we have hindsight in our favor, we can now say that it wasn't just a completely random launch. Obviously, it was to link in with the 25th anniversary of the Slim Shady LP releasing. However, now we know his upcoming album is The Death of Slim Shady. It almost makes more sense as to why he probably decided, or his team, let's be honest, more likely his team decided, it would be a good time to release something Slim Shady related. It is a Zoetrope, and I'm about to open it right now. This one is the most expensive vinyl I have ever bought. So stick around to the end of the video if you want to know how much this thing cost me, or just go to the chapters and it will tell you where you can find it out. So before I get into this, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm super excited to be able to share this vinyl with you. And without further ado, let me unbox. Drumroll please. Da-da, da-da. Let's see if I get a good shot of this. The Slim Shady LP Zoetrope. Let us get it out. This is not at all what I was really expecting, but this is like a proper collector's edition box. I didn't really know what I was really expecting. I think I was kind of expecting, like with my how they did it with like the picture disc for The Ringer and also Monster. I was expecting with like those picture discs, they just kind of arrived in like basically a sleeve. I was not expecting a proper box like this, which is already super dope to see. You know what, this is kind of a gift and a curse, because like there is a strong part of me which is like, don't open it, keep it new and sealed. The back's already open, so we may as well just get into it, and there aren't any stickers on this. That's not a sticker itself, no. Cool. I mean, at least we can say this was easy to get into. Yeah. We can avoid scratching this one, I hope. So you'll probably get a little bit of reflection from my ring light, but that actually does help show you the sort of spiral aspect it goes through to like almost show you that it's a Zoetrope thing. And whew, this is cool. So on the middle there, you've basically got what they will have on the middle of the discs themselves, and it's like the mummy Slim Shady running away basically. Not sure if that character's got a name, but I don't know why I'm suddenly nervous to open this, but I am. I'm already losing it about the box. It just looks so nice. It feels nice as well. But I guess we should probably look at what's inside it now. I don't even know how to take this thing off. Okay, there we go. There we go. We've made contact. Holy shit. It smells nice. So immediately when you open it, you are met with this, which I don't think I've ever seen the Slim Shady LP with colour. Obviously, like the actual cover of it is basically all purple, but this is such a sick version of the album cover to see. Especially like the blood red moon. Like, that is awesome. So this seems like it's a part of an actual inner booklet, so guys, be careful with this. It's not really easy to get into. The quality of this is actually so nice. I will film some extra footage for you so you can have a look through for yourselves, but my god, this is amazing. So with this booklet right here, it's full of like, obviously the credits for certain songs, I think basically every song. However, it also does have like a bunch of photos from like photo shoots they did at the time and everything, artwork from the time, like obviously they've got the whole trailer park thing here, which is where the Slim Shady mummy is what I'm calling it. That's where that sort of picture comes from. Obviously there's a very heavy drug theme. It is the Slim Shady LP after all, and probably one of the more iconic pictures from this era. Slim Shady with the "Hi, my name is" photo shoot. And then on the back we get the back cover essentially also in colour, which that's such a nice addition to see this in colour. I will say, whilst I really do like this box, I'm not liking how difficult it is to get for now. And here we have the Slim Shady LP Zoetrope. That's the first one, I think the second one's behind it. This is how it's presented. So upon opening it kind of gives you a little preview on how the record itself is going to look. So then obviously as it does that, you'll be able to see the images. And on the back, again, it's kind of just got it in all in black there. However, one like little comment to make about this as well, I really like the quality of this. Is again, like, obviously I've spent a lot of money on it and I was kind of just really expecting the records more than anything, but the standard of quality that has come with this from just even like the inner sleeve itself, I truly do appreciate. And let's have a look at how this disc actually looks. Obviously, it's basically, you can see it on the inner sleeve, but we need to see this thing move. Alright, we're in a very different location in my room. I'm not going to actually film this. I'm actually going to film how this thing looks, and we're going to react to how the spinningness happens on disc number 1. Now, I will just say very quickly before I do play this thing, because I know exactly what one of you fuckers are thinking, and that is, oh, you shouldn't be using a suitcase vinyl player, it's stupid, it ruins your records. I'm not using it at the moment. Basically, what I've decided to do with this record player for now, I don't play any of my records because of that reason of I don't want to ruin any of them. Because of the reputation that these record players have, this was strictly what sort of just like was something for me to begin vinyl collecting, and then I soon eventually learned how bad they were for your records. So as I'm about to play this record, I'm not actually putting the needle down, I'm just putting it over it so you can just see it move, alright? So there you go. But now, let's press play on this thing. Oh, that's interesting. So you guys should be able to see this pretty fine. Reading this, in order for it to animate, you need to watch it through a camera. I thought I was genuinely going insane then. I was just flicking the fucking switch being like, why is it not going? So I'm having to do this through my camera app to actually be able to show you guys how it actually looks animated. But as you can see, you've got the mummy Slim Shady running around it, and then you basically got the mushrooms going in the middle. So if you have got this and you're trying to figure out a way for you to actually view it yourself, you basically got to do it on a camera. But hopefully for you guys watching, I've been able to at least somehow show you, whether it was through the screen recording on my phone, or whether it was actually through me figuring out how to change settings on my camera as well. So I will try that for you guys. And if I hold this correctly, that sort of gives you an idea of how this thing looks just regularly without all the images going on. So this is vinyl disc number 1. So here we have disc number 2. Again, it's got the same like trailer park thing in the middle there. It's also got all the bits around it. They're actually showing you what the disc will look like. But then let's open it up one more time. No, that is a bit of a disappointment. I'm not going to whinge about this too much, but you know when you spend money on a record and then you open it and then somehow the inner sleeve is somehow ruined? We've got that with this. I don't want to really show off my fucking forehead, do I? Right, so you see this bit here? There we go. There you go, we got it focused. The finger's got it focused. Yeah, this bit is basically open. So this black bit you're seeing here, that's the record. There should not be a tear in the bottom of this. Is there the same thing there? Both the bottom of these are ripped. Oh, well, that takes the piss a bit. I don't know if that... I genuinely don't think that was me. Genuinely. I think they've come like that. So that's a bit of a fucking piss take. But let's just look at the disc. It's not going to be the end of the world, is it? So then we have this disc, which basically has... What does it have? It's got spray paint. Is it supposed to be spray paint? It's definitely spray paint of some form, and then it's got like the mummy's hand actually doing spray painting. So let's have a gander at this one. Sick. Okay, so then the can, it basically makes it look like the hand's coming up and like throwing the can in the air, then it's spinning and going there. These are really cool. Whoever's like designed these and made it like this, top tier job. But genuinely, like, I only really found out about like Zoetropes being a thing like probably about end of last year. But you know how like someone mentions like something and then suddenly you just can't stop noticing it? I have to say, I've found that with Zoetropes, like ever since I've heard about it, I've then suddenly seen all these like Zoetrope editions and stuff coming out. So then eventually I see it being applied to an Eminem album, had to get it. And I am really happy to be able to say that I have these in my Eminem collection. Like, this was one of my biggest vinyl record purchases. And I think to talk about that, we need to go back to the regular setup. So here we are, and you're wondering how much this may have cost me. And as I've already said, this is my most expensive vinyl record I have ever bought. If you were to go on the Eminem website right now, I actually believe the records are still available for order. So if you are actually looking to get it, there's an option there. And if you were to go onto this page, it will tell you it costs $190. So essentially you're looking at about $200 for this record if you're from the UK, which is where I'm from. Exchange rate is dead right now, so it's probably around about the same price, to be honest with you, about £190 around that area. I'm also from the UK, so shipping costs were another thing to consider. And I think for this, it came to $250 in total for shipping and for this. But that's not all. Being from the UK and all, I haven't had this in a little while, so I kind of thought, oh, I'll be fine this time. The last time I got this was with the Kamikaze vinyl I brought, and that was 2018. Custom charges, they came about, and that was an extra £40. So I basically have spent a near £300 just to get this in my collection. Was it worth it? This is one of the most highest quality pieces of vinyl record that I have been able to add to my collection. And as a huge Eminem stan, as you can see from the jumper and from the Eminem vinyl record video, which you can go and watch here to see everyone in my collection, this is a fine addition to my collection in the great words of General Grievous. Would I recommend you going out and spending that much on this? Probably not. Unless you can, and unless you are genuinely a huge Eminem fan and you're looking for a collector's item to add to your collection, this is the perfect collector's item, and I'm super grateful to have it. Let me just put the lid on it, just so that none of it falls out and breaks, because that's the last thing I would want. Basically, if you're an Eminem fan, more likely a stan, go and get this to add it to your collection, because the presentation and quality and just overall design of this is incredible. I just loved being able, I'm sure there are like photos out there already of like the Slim Shady LP cover already in full color, but to see it printed and actually physically was so sick to be able to view. And I got this for an album that I ranked as okay in my Eminem tier list video. Thank you guys for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions of your own that you want me to answer in the comments about this record, and also let me know in the comments like what you actually think of it yourself, what you think of the Slim Shady LP. Are you excited for the upcoming Death of Slim Shady album? Would love to hear about any of it and any of your thoughts down below. But for now, I've been Ollie Rodriguez-Stallman. I thank you very much for watching. I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I love Eminem, and obviously I love vinyl collecting, and that's basically what the channel's about. If any of that sounds interesting to you, press the subscribe button, because I genuinely am trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and we're nearly there. I think last time I checked, we're about 120 away. And when we do hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm doing a full collection video, and I've got over now 120, 130 records to show. So it will be a fucking monster of a video to do and watch. Anyway guys, I'm gonna leave it there. This has been the 25th anniversary of the Slim Shady LP Zoetrope, right here for your eyes only. So I'm linking it to J. Cole later.